Hey Gemini, this is going to be your August reading. We're going to look at whatever messages, we're just going to look at what are the messages that you need to hear for the month of August. It could be love, money, family, personal, whatever it is. And we'll see what we get here. All right, so let's jump into it. What are the messages for Gemini for the month of August? What do they need to know? Oh, wow. Okay. Nice. Nice. Okay. Well, Gemini, this feels like a good month for you, for sure. You're a bit of an eager beaver with this energy. There's something that you are ready to embark upon, and especially when it comes to business, work, finances, pursuing or attaining new skills that can lead to money is a major focus for you. Major focus for you. It's also, some of you are going to be, there's an energy here of whatever it is that you kind of pursue, it takes off quickly. It starts to make money very quickly. And it allows you, if you thought maybe you would have to move because you wouldn't be able to afford where you're living or anything like that, it gives you the opportunity to remain where you are, or it gives you the opportunity to kind of solidify your financial position right now. So that's kind of the energy. It's kind of the main message here. There's something here that you need to start, like immediately. It's time to kind of take your next step, because it's telling me that it's going to, it's almost like the path is being cleared for you. I feel like this is something that you kind of are a little bit afraid to do. You're questioning yourself. You're questioning your ability to do this. For some of you, you feel like there's just too much competition, or you're not even that there's too much, but it's like, how would I stand out? You will. I mean, it's telling me that you will. So there's some energy here. Like the only thing that's holding you back is you, for whatever this is. Yeah. If you can get the strength to step out on a limb, step out on the edge, and just take the first step towards something that you really, really want when it comes to finances, it will take off for you. You have to be brave, Gemini. It's saying here that you need to be a bit more courageous. Nothing that you want to have will happen until you tap into that courage. And it's so interesting because it's like the cards are just saying, like, whatever energy that Gemini puts in, they'll get the same energy back. If you work hard, you will see the result of that. You will see the manifestations. If you just start, if you just take action, if you just take that first step. Taking action is your focus for this month, because it's telling you that the action that you're brave enough to take this month will manifest into some beautiful things for you. Yeah. It's almost like you have the world in your palm. Like you could actually do whatever it is that you desire. Only thing holding you back is you. Only thing holding you back is you. And there's something that they want you to do this month. It's really, really important here. Some of you, there's something that you could build start to lay the bricks and the foundation for building something that could be a real asset to you, something that this legacy building. What other messages do you have for Gemini? It's time to be brave. It's time for you to take a risk. Okay, so this feels like a separate message, so let's get into it. There may be some some important family conversations that need to happen this month with someone that you value, someone with that you have really deep feelings for, you care about deeply. I feel like there's a serious conversation that you need to have with someone who you care about it. Really, for some of you, you're going to have to be the bearer of bad news this month for someone. This could be a friend, family member. This could be this could be a lover, this could be anyone, but there's someone that you're going to have to be the one to tell someone that another person isn't so great for them to have in their life. Ooh, Gemini. For some of you, you're going to be challenged to truly speak your mind. And the reason why you have to do this is because you care. It's not coming from a malicious place in the least. It's just that it's like you're the one that has to tell them this. For some of you, if this is this is the same cards but a separate message. For some of you, if you're dealing with someone romantically, and you've been seeing each other casually for a while, this is the month where you have to step up and say, hey, we've been seeing each other for a while. Look, either you're going to cut off everyone else and it's just going to be you and I, or it's time for me to move on. That's specifically for those of you who've been casually dating someone or seeing someone. It's time for you to, and this is strictly for Geminis who want that kind of a monogamous committed relationship potentially, or at least an exclusive relationship. This is the month, if you've been seeing them for a while, it's time for you to, and that's what you want from them. It's time for you to just express that and express that very clearly. There's an energy for some of you that like you have to express that you're not going to be strung along any longer. And then for others of you, you're going to have a conversation with someone that you really care about someone that is in their life that means them no good or is harmful or isn't the type of person that they should be around if they want to get to where they want to get to. Okay, so let's see what other messages we have. What other messages do you have for Gemini for the month of August? Reiterating a lot of the same things. There's something that you've been stagnant in that you really have to break out of. Like it keeps reiterating that. For some of you, there's some kind of travel plan that you need to put on hold. Don't go is what it's saying. Don't go. There's something that you maybe just postpone it, but there's something that you should not attend or you're somewhere you should not go. There's some travel that you should not take. Yeah, there's something here where there's something here about a travel plan that you really want, it's something that you really want to do, but you should postpone it because there's some risk factors that you don't understand and you don't realize. There could be something coming that you don't realize is around the bend and you may need the money and you'll regret having gone on the trip. But for others of you, it's like, I really shouldn't be doing this right now. I should be focusing on other things. It would be foolish to go right now. For others of you, there's an energy of like, this month is the perfect time to close a chapter completely, just to close that chapter. You'll need to take a little bit of time to reflect, but then it's time to jump back out there and start fresh with something. Start fresh. Okay. Some of you, you're in this energy of hanging on to something that should end, but you're not ready to allow it to end. You need to. You need to. Interesting. For some of you, if you hang out with a group, you have a group of friends, maybe it's coworkers, I don't know who this is. There's some kind of group where you're going to find out something about one of those members of the group, or they find out something about you. There's something here where There's a little bit, for some of you, it's a little bit of backbiting. It may not be that, but there's something that is discovered through a group or about a group, someone in a group. That you discover something. Yeah, it makes you fall back from that group. For some of you, there's some people that you hang out with, or that you speak with on a regular basis, or that it's just in your friend circle. Could even be family members, but it's just people who are in your immediate vicinity. They're close to you in some sense, and you find out something and it makes you kind of step away. I think this is good. You need this break anyway to kind of focus on something else here. For some of you, like, things have turned catty in some situation, and you're realizing it. There's something like the way that people talk about each other, or the things they talk about. It doesn't even have to be like like gossip necessarily, but it's the things that they talk about, and you realize, you know what, like, for where I'm trying to go, like, we're not on the same page. They don't have the same goals. We don't have the same visions. You know what I mean? So it's like, you're kind of going to take a step back from a group, it feels like. Yeah, there's a group here where, yeah, you're stepping away from some friends. Some people who that you were close to in some sense, in some form. You could find out somebody is deceptive or lying or cheating or something makes you uncomfortable here. You discover something that makes you uncomfortable, and you're like, nah, I need to step away. And if you get that feeling this month, it's best for you to step away, because what this is telling me is, like, it's going to get worse, and you don't want to get involved. You don't want to be collateral damage. For some of you, be careful of that. Yeah, you need to be careful who you're giving your energy to this month. We should always be that, right? But there's something about, it feels like these are individuals, or an individual that you've been giving things to, that you need to refrain and pull back a little bit and shift your energy. If you're a giving individual, you're a giving person, it's fine to do that, but you need to be very, very careful about whom you're sharing your energy with in this month. Very, very vital. And that could be even in relationships, because for some of you, like, be careful. I'm getting this message that for some of you, if you know that there's a situation where there's third party energy, you're dating, or you're seeing someone and you have suspicions that they're seeing someone else, but they aren't honest about it, be careful. You want to end that immediately if you get those suspicions, because it's telling me here they could bring you something that you will have wished you would have avoided. And we'll just leave it at that. So that's your reading. I hope that was helpful and provided a little bit of clarity for you. If any part of that resonates or you like the reading, please leave a like, leave a comment. It's really encouraging and helpful. On those days where you're like, should I really go ahead and post a reading? It's always great to have that kind of feedback and appreciation. So thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you really soon.